Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and especially Parthiv. I really enjoyed your speech. Parthiv's objective was to leave us with a smile. So he was supposed to tell us an opening story that was funny and then an ending story that was funny. And something you did really well was, I felt like when you were up here, you connected to the audience, you made us laugh, everything was relevant, you brought it back to Toastmasters, and you framed it all around being the best. So it was very organized, it was very well thought out. In terms of taking it to the next level, one thing I felt like there was a struggle with was the overall intentionality around the tone of it. I wasn't quite sure if it was a serious speech with funny stories or a funny speech that just happened to leave us with a serious message. And based on those, I would give you different recommendations as an evaluator. Because it's a humor manual, I'm going to assume it's a humor intention as your primary intention. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. But if it is, what I would do with your opening story is start with the line about the A right away. So when I was a kid, my mom's favorite letter in the alphabet was an A, and then go right from there. And I don't think you have to put the best there. You can kind of end the paragraph with your theme. And in terms of you literally being up here, it was a little distracting for me at times when you went back to the lectern and then you walked back up here. So I think it's just a matter of continuing to rehearse it, because I think you could memorize it, and then just even think about staging it, because sometimes what helps us is physically where we're at. So if we're saying I'm starting here chronologically when I was younger, now when I was a teenager or at UCLA, now I'm over here as area governor. And that will help you in your mind too. And then in terms of the ending story, I felt like it was a dialogue you were telling us, but maybe work a little bit on actually painting the scene, painting the picture. Your mom was here, you were here, you were talking to her, she had this voice, you had this voice. And even having us get in your head a little bit more, you said, she asked you these questions, are you getting paid? Well, what's your thought on it? And the other thing I thought would be interesting to bring back in was the theme about getting an A. What does it mean to you to get an A in Toastmasters? And that could even be a funny last line. Overall, really well thought out. I love your one-liners. You had 9 laughs that I counted in your speech. And in terms of pausing, I thought you did really well with setting it up. Just make sure that you have a pause even longer when people actually do laugh, to give them that room. But you were very witty, you're very funny, you're very organized. I want to hear more from you.